Today the boys are getting 2 cold treats because it's hot out today. So I brought them out some corn on the cob because when it's really hot out, I just leave it cold. I don't cook it, and they love it. They eat it, so it's a nice cold treat. And I put their corn in these are squirrel feeders, squirrel corn on the cob feeders. And then I just use a carabiner and attach it there. But I like to do that instead of just giving them corn on the cob, handing it to them. This way they have to work at it a little bit. So they're working on their corn. And here in a couple hours, I'll bring them out another cold treat. I'll bring them out a fruit cube and a frozen fruit cube, and that'll be a treat for them. So I wanted to, well, my next video was gonna be the start of the question answers, but I want to squeeze this video in real quick, and I think you'll understand why here in a minute. But I want to share a story with you. I'll just start out by saying this is a non-paid advertisement, so you'll understand here in a minute. There is a little bit more, that's Nico there with the corn, to the story of Mojo and Maya that doesn't really involve Mojo and Maya, but it's still part of that story. Oh, he's decided now he wants, it's like noon. It's like noon 30. He's still eating on his vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and go inside there and sit down for this story. Okay, now I got to sit down. Oh, I have to tell you, see that white thing up there on the panels there by the water bottle? Let me tell you how excited I get when I outsmart the monkeys. I mean, I get really excited, and I think I outsmarted them. So that water bottle, oh my goodness gracious, it's the third one we've had this summer. The first one, they got the lid completely off it. The second one, Petey's still over there on that one. Harley's up on my shoulder. The second one I bought, I was like, well, I'm going to have to glue that top on. But then it has a flap on the top of that so that you can pour the water in. And I was like, well, maybe they just won't mess with that flap. So I glued the top on, and it worked great for like over a month. And then all of a sudden they realized that they could tear off that flap. So they tore the flap off it. And I'm like, oh, good grief. So I'm like, I need some sort of barrier thing to keep them from gaining access to that. So I bought this piece of acrylic. It's just a white piece of acrylic, like I think it's an 1/8 inch thick. And you can see the corners are kind of angled there because I had to drill holes in it so that I could zip tie it to the panels there. And I broke the corners, 2 corners I broke when I did it. So I had to get my circular saw out and kind of straighten up those edges. But anyways, so they haven't even messed with it yet. They can't reach the top. I'm like, I outsmarted the monkeys. I get so excited. Okay, so after we got Mojo and Maya from those breeders, the breeders reached out and said, hey, I just got contacted by a lady in Missouri, which is where we live, that needs to get rid of her vervet. And do you want to take another one? And we're like, no, because, you know, that first of all, the breeders had no clue what the true story was. The story hadn't come out yet at that time. They didn't know that we had gotten Mojo and Maya and they're in a sanctuary. So anyway, I called Missy and I'm like, Missy, here's the situation. We've got Missy at Danny Beach Sanctuary. I said, we've got another vervet that that we can get. I can't take it, obviously. I couldn't take Mojo and Maya, so I can't take this one. So she contacted her sister sanctuary and down there in Florida, and they said they could take her. So they are still working on that corn. Harley's down here with me. So do I have the shirt on that I have the hole in? Oh, I think I do. I had a hole in my shirt from mowing the lawn one day. A branch caught it. Anyway, so the breeders made contact and said, you know, we've got this other one. So I contacted Missy. Her sister sanctuary said she could take her. So then I had to coordinate to go pick up this monkey. So I drove down. It was about 3 hour. It was about 3.5 hour drive, and I get Harley here. He's picking at me. I drove down, picked up this monkey, and then met with the transporter to get her transported to Florida. And I love you. I do love you. So anyway, that was a third monkey that, hi there, Nico. You know Harley's not going to let you sit on my lap for very long, right? You know that. Yeah. So anyway, that was a third monkey that, I'm going to say rescue. I mean, that poor monkey, that lady was telling us what she fed her monkey. Her favorite foods were SpaghettiOs and Lucky Charms and cotton candy. And I mean, it just was insane, the things she was feeding that monkey. So I'm going to consider her a rescue. So anyway, so why I wanted to do this video. I'm going to ask you guys to please go, if you can, make a donation to the Dania Beach Sanctuary, because she has 7 monkeys right now. She just took in a monkey that was being kept illegally down there in Florida and was confiscated, and so she took it in, and so now she has 7. She is at max capacity, and she needs to take in 3 more from the sister sanctuary because they need to place their vervets, and so she needs to take them. She can't take them until she gets more enclosures built, and those things are not cheap. So I'm asking, please, if you have just a few extra dollars, donate to the Dania Beach Sanctuary. I'm going to put a link to their webpage where you can go and donate. And I mean, every little bit helps, even $5. I'm having a garage sale this weekend. I was going to have one anyways, but I decided today that my garage sale proceeds are going to get donated to the Dania Beach Sanctuary, because I mean, that's where our Mojo and Maya is, for one. So it's important that that we donate, but also I just want to help Missy out to help those other monkeys so that she can get them settled in and get new enclosures built and all that. So please, please, please. I'm also going to put a link to their Instagram page, because they post videos regularly of the monkeys. Lots of Mojo and Maya pictures up there, or videos up there. So I'll put a link to that and a link to her webpage where you can donate. So anyway, I just wanted to throw in this quick video here in between my videos to ask a favor of you guys to do that, please. It's like I said, every little bit helps. So, okay. I don't think Harley wanted much corn. He just wants to hang out with me. Nico's up on my shoulder, and Petey is still working on the corn. Petey is still working on the corn. He's going to have it all gone. You know, it's really weird. They have their favorite things. Like when I bring corn out, Harley will sometimes go get a few pieces, but he doesn't like gorge himself on it like Petey does. Petey loves the corn. When I bring them out, like they're clementines, Harley goes crazy over the clementines. Petey's like, sometimes he'll eat it, sometimes he won't. It's just really weird. So they have their things that they absolutely love. Harley's down here. He's grooming me. Yeah, oh, don't make that one bleed. Yeah, I'm picking the scab off of that one. Yeah, that was a Nico scratch that I got. Yep, Nico scratch. That's my Harley taking care of me. Yeah, that's my Harley. He's always taking care of me. Yeah, that's a scratch on my neck from Nico, too. Yeah, that little Nico scratches me. Yeah, he does. Oh, it's hot out today. Now Nico's back over at the corn. Nico likes the corn a lot too. Not as much as Petey, but he likes it. He likes it a lot.